Hi everyone, this is Neetu, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Application, Dr. S.L.S. Rajlakshmi, College of Arts and Science. In this lecture video, we have to know that what is big data architecture and where the big data are worked in the various industries. And I cover the most of the big data architectures. So first of all, what is big data? In the previous lecture, I conveyed what is data and big data. I covered these things. So in this video, big data architecture, we have to know it. Okay. Okay. And big data architecture means a design, a framework, and a technology to process, store, and analyze massive data sets efficiently. Okay. In this slide, the big data are used in the various departments. So it is using financial and financial healthcare, and the most of the IoT based works and the sensor works. This is a core component for data management. It is four types of core component: data sources, storage system, processing framework, and the data pipelines. Data sources. So in this data sources, where the data are collected from the various departments or various sites. So the data and the informations are collected from uh, many methods. It is a structured data and a semi-structured data and unstructured data. The structured data is called the data are collected from very structured, very standard data, and the semi-structured called parallel of data are very structured, and the parallel of data are raw data. And the unstructured data are similar to raw data. Raw data means structures are not in aligned and not in perfect. And the next one is management. We collect the data from various resources and to put the storage in SQL or NoSQL databases, and have to use the HDFS. HDFS means Hadoop Distributed File System. Hadoop is one of the tool of big data. And the processing framework. Processing framework means distribute the tools to work faster to analyze. And the data pipeline. Through this process, we are using the pipeline to connect the more connectivity. It is used the ETL process. It is one of the famous pipeline for big data. In the slide, I mentioned the Hadoop ecosystems. Hadoop is one of the tool. No, I already told. In this Hadoop ecosystems are worked how to work in this big data. First one is HDFS to store the file and the scalable and storage across the cluster. And the second one is MapReduce, the programming models of parallel programming large data set. YARN. It is called the YARN. YARN is stored to resource and scheduled task in cluster. It schedules the task how to work, and the next process is how to manage. And the next one is Hive and Pick. Hive is a high level tools to storing SQL syntax, and the HBase means NoSQL database. SQL database means structured data are stored in the SQL database, and the NoSQL means the unstructured and the semi-structured data are stored in the NoSQL database in the real time of big data. In this slide, I'm streaming the data processing. I mentioned the real-time analysis in a user case and the challenge with this PPT. So Apache is one of the tool of Hadoop. Hadoop is one of the tool of big data, and the Apache and the Kafka is one of the tool of Hadoop. Uh, it is a it is protect the fraud detection, IoT sensor monitoring, and the social media trends and analysis. This is a data warehouse to refer this. This is a machine learning integration. We are also known as in this particular generation, we are using AI and ML in this particular days, model training and future engineering and deployment of the ML. ML is also using a algorithm-based science, okay, cloud-based solution, cloud protector, scalability, hybrid architecture, security and the governance, data encryption, access control, and the compliance. The performance of optimization is indexing, caching, and patriotism. Future trends in the edge computing, AI driving analysis, and the quantum computing. Conclusion of the big data architecture. So in this video, we covered the big data architecture. So where the data are, where and how the data are collected from the various resources and how it work. It is also, we cover this PPT. And the adaptation of this big data is organizing the most scalable and is secure and effective framework to stay competitive.